whether at home or at work, in the gym, in the classroom, watching Twitch, playing on Twitch, streaming on Twitch. Success means nothing. Fuck shit. All right. Hold on. Today's episode is presented by A Game. Whether at home or at work, in the gym or in the classroom, success means giving nothing less than your best, your peak performance, your A Game. And now there's a beverage designed to help you bring your best when you need it most. A Game is full of essential vitamins, nutrients to keep your body primed for action, and provides hydration to boost recovery after you've given your all. Bring your A Game, bring your best, and tell the world, bring it on. Now let's get into the episode.
Morning, good evening, good night. Welcome to the show, what a wonderful delight. Patsy and T.Ross better chop up on the mic. Just sit back, have a laugh, catch a vibe, and enjoy the ride.
All right, man. What is up, brother? What is up, my brother?
What's going on? You know what's going on, bro.
Yes, I do know what's going on. I'm coming to Orlando tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm back certain, though. Might have to go get that checked out.
Yes.
Either way.
Let's talk about that a little bit. So is this the same type of feeling that you had at the end of the season last year?
Yeah, it's just a little tight. Like my back's just a little tight.
Yeah. Is this consistent?
No, it hasn't been. It was good for a while, for about a month.
Yeah.
And then, my son just started getting a little achy. It's not from anything I've been doing. Like, it's been working out, doing the same thing. But yes. I don't know. Either way, I think I'll be fine with that.
So are you in like full workouts right now? Like, what are you doing at the gym?
Yeah, I've been doing like, usually I go to the gym like a regular week is like, I go to the gym, eat, have breakfast, get my lift in, and then go straight into a workout. And then that's pretty much it. I've been doing that for like the last few weeks now, so ain't much else to do.
Do you still have the same trainer that you used to have? The guy that came from Atlanta? No?
No, I've been using
oh, that's right. That's right.
I just been with the coaches.
Yeah. That's been good. That's been pretty good.
Yeah. You know who we got as a coach now? Player development? Courtney Lee.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, Courtney Lee, it's weird, bro. Like seeing somebody I actually played against for years, now he's the coach. That means I'm getting old.
Yeah, how is he like?
I mean, no, obviously, good, bro.
It's obviously a level of respect, but what
no,
he's been working with you personally.
I mean, we've just been doing shooting drills. I mean, it's just just little stuff. So I mean, it's hard. I haven't even met all the coaches yet. Like the coaches aren't even all here yet. They're still like in summer league, or they should be flying back now.
Well, was it because your head coach was actually coaching?
He coached. Right? I think he coached like the first couple.
Yeah.
And then and then Jesse Mermis, which was actually my coach in Toronto for a year, he's back he's in Orlando with me now, so that's pretty dope. Yeah. Bro, I'm getting that older. I'm starting to see fucking after years seeing old faces.
Yeah.
Like come back around. It's crazy. This is like
for sure.
And I'm the oldest one. No, I'm not the oldest one on the team. I'm getting close, but
who is?
I've been here Lopez. Robo.
Oh, that's right. And he's not how old is he? I actually just seen some highlight of him and his brother at Stanford.
Yeah.
Cheating.
Both of them? My God. I don't know what you would do with that. But that's like when Clay was there, though, too. Clay was in the conference, Isaiah Thomas. He was in the conference. Yeah. All these pros. So it's probably a little more leveled out.
What else you been up to, bro?
Man, bro. Just playing Tarkov. You know me. Tarkov, I'm religious. That's not. I'm saying it right now. I'm the best NBA Tarkov player.
That's an easy thing to say because there's no other. There's zero.
I'm alone at the top of the mountain. It's just
actually, well, okay, yeah, NBA player.
NBA players, no. KB. If we're talking about like pro
basketball players,
no,
KB's the best.
Yeah, I'm at least third. I'm probably a lot lower than third, but nonetheless.
No, I mean, I don't know who else plays that game. To be honest, Not many people.
But it's the community is so vast, and they ride so hard for each other. Like it is.
I know
wild.
you didn't believe me when I was telling you about Landmark. How
Well, I didn't.
he is.
No, I know. I didn't. It's not that I didn't believe you. I just had no
Idea
context or idea of like
Yeah.
this entire world and community. I thought it was just a game that everybody secretly struggled at, and that is true. But nonetheless, this dude is amazing. I streamed with him last night, and we played for a few hours, and he's just, I don't know, bro. He makes it look like he's playing on a controller. It's like, it's just too much for me. I'm getting better. Like, I'm getting a lot better. I had 5 scav kills, which essentially means nothing. I had 1 PMC kill with him. So, I mean, I'm getting better. But
How many times have you died from a scav, though, is the question.
Bro, I'm not.
They can one-tap you, though. They can
No, those are Raiders. And, bro,
Yes, the Raiders.
So, I'm running 3 maps right now. Customs, Woods, Shoreline. Or is it something? No, Interchange, Shoreline.
Yeah.
I'm getting really good at Shoreline. I know how to get out. I know how to get to where I need to go. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm getting sick at this game.
Okay, I know. Well, I mean,
I know you're coming here tomorrow. You're not touching none of my shit.
I don't want to touch your stuff.
No. I know you do. But I mean, I have this I have a gaming laptop right here that has Tarkov. The exact same everything. Mouse, keyboard.
And you're saying I can take that?
I'm saying you can use it. Okay, you can have it if I can get a. Yeah, you can probably have it. I mean, there is this big one right here too. If you want this one too.
Yeah, I could take that because I have a monitor.
How are you gonna take this thing? How are you gonna take it if you do?
I'll mail it. I'll mail it. I'll package it up and mail it.
Okay, and it has a lot of
all
stuff
I need.
on
All I need is I have a monitor. I have all the other stuff.
I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this memory card too. And there's this storage space that goes on the back of it. It's just how it works on your PS4. You just plug it in the back.
Yeah.
But it has. Don't try to download too much. It gets frequent headaches.
I won't.
Don't run too many games. I know you like. I know you're a big Apex. What's the other game you have you playing? Rogue Company.
Rogue Company. That's not a bad game. So wait, hold on. How are you feeling on the? You're feeling like a lot more comfortable with the PC, huh?
Oh. Yeah, for sure.
The mouse and shooting and stuff like that.
I'm changing buttons on the keypad on my mouse to kind of get adjusted. I'm telling you, check your boy stream out. Like I'm not fucking around this time. I am becoming a legit streamer. Like it is. I haven't played any other game in maybe 2 months. Not one other game.
Hey, that's good. Hey, you're a streamer. You're a streamer though. You need to focus on.
I mean, yeah.
Because that's where you're building your fan base on. That's where you get your most viewers. You got to do it.
I don't understand how many people are really fuck with this game, and it's
I
crazy. Love it, but it is. I have 541 hours on this game.
Yeah, that's wild. You know, yesterday this kid played Apex for 48 hours straight. He had 130,000 viewers. So in Apex, there's the ranked league, and you go from bronze to Predator, and Predator's top 750 in the world. He said he wasn't going to stop the stream till he got to Predator, and he did, and it took 48 hours, and he was just like dead tired. He's just like barely awake, but he's unbelievable.
People don't think that this is a sport. This is absolutely a sport.
I mean, your hands have to be,
bro. So
you have to know what you're doing.
I was trying to explain this to my girl. I'm trying to say like, yo, like video games and E-League, all that's an actual sport now. And she's like, no way, it's video games. Like people think of video games as like toys, but like at the same time, like in my mother-in-law who's from Croatia, she was like, well, chess is a sport. Blew my mind. Simplest concept ever. It's the same concept. Like you have chess grandmaster. Like this is just a further. This is more
chess on steroids.
On fucking crack cocaine. Like this is.
Yeah, you can't.
100 times crazier. Like, and there's so much more. And this game is just like I don't know how many other games could rival the difficulty and the learning curve that this has.
For sure, but that's an interesting topic though, because like. There is that debate, like, what is esports doing? But now you're getting these like universities, like the one in Orlando, Full Sail. Like they have an esports arena. They teach kids how to pursue that professionality and all that stuff. Like
no, for sure. And it's
streaming, all that.
And it's crazy because I mean, we always say this, but like this is literally the way the world is going. Like,
Oh yeah.
I just think about our kids, bro. Like they know they have iPads. Like it's kind of fucked, but they love their iPads more than they love actual toys sometimes. So it's just like,
yeah.
Do you think that's not going to have a lasting impact on their future as well as every other child in the world? Not every other child in the world, but like most of the kids in the US, like everybody's going with iPads and electronics, and this is going to have a lasting impression. And it's probably going to manifest itself into some big, giant media iPad conglomerate child takeover. I don't know what it is going to be down in the future, but it's going to be different. And this is how the world's going to operate. And, you know, when the boomers and us late millennials get out of the way, that's just what's going to be. It's going to be a takeover.
Well, it's going to be interesting because it's like we're just going to keep expanding these games, and it's like we're going to get into like Ready Player One type things where it's going to become a world where it's going to become a legit world.
I pray.
You could be in Ready Player One.
I would give up everything in my possession I would transfer everything in my possession into credits to live in that. Oh, bro, once the kids are out of the house, and like, bro, dad lives in the Oasis. That's where I would reside. That's where I hope the world goes to, by the way. I'm fine with it merging with technology. I have no problem.
It's going to. I mean, look at like you said, like we were addicted to like playing Snake on a Motorola phone. Yeah, well, like even more before that, like when I was super young, like my parents' Motorola phone playing Snake and passing it around. Like Nokia, exactly.
I stole my mom's old cell phone that was like this big and put it in my backpack and took it to school. All the kids thought I was the shit. It came on. I played Snake in front of a few people, and it was
exactly. But it's just getting so like faster and faster. Like these kids, like obviously like your son and my daughter, like they understand how to use like technology way better than at that age that I did for sure. Like,
bro, it's gonna be. I just hope that it never just like passes us up so much that we start to get lost in it. And not even get lost, but just like don't understand. Everything's too foreign and we can't like operate. Like that day was going to be terrifying. I don't know if I can handle that.
Yeah, you'll be.
No, hopefully that never happens. I think I'll always be.
Yeah, bro. So switching gears there, I just got back from this basketball tournament.
How'd that go?
You know how it went, but
you were telling me
it was rough. We won 2 games the first day. It was a money tournament outside of San Francisco in Fairfield, and it was put on by Jason Verrett. He's a football player that plays for the San Francisco 49ers. He's from Fairfield. He got drafted like 4th overall a couple years back.
Wait, Verrett.
Jason Verrett.
Is he plays defense?
Yeah, so he's a cornerback. He was on the Chargers and now he's on the 49ers. So yeah, he's a DB. And so it was his brother put it on, and it was a great event. It was a lot of good players there, and we went 3-0, and then we got to the semis and lost to Oakland, to a team out of Oakland. And this is the thing. So I was on a team that was from Fairfield, so like everybody was talking shit. Like this Oakland team was talking shit, saying we're gonna come into your city, win your tournament, blah blah blah. So there's like all this beef, and I'm from like out of town, so I don't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, you have no affiliates.
Yeah, so. It was intense. People were side betting before the game. It was literally like your typical like game, like it was your typical inner city like just game. Like this is for real. Like people are really about it. And it was good though. I mean, I played really well the final game. We just couldn't get through the hump. And
you said you pretty much had no help though.
Just offensively, we played really well defensively. We held them down. We just could not score. I mean. We scored like 47 points.
It just sounds like you were rattled in a hostile environment. Did that get to you?
No, I was exceeding. Everyone was pumping me up. Oh, it was literally like I was playing decent when we were playing on the side courts, and then when we got to the main court and everyone was there, DJ, MC on the mic, talking shit, all that stuff. I was ready.
He was like, this is not new to me.
No, this is definitely not new to me. I've played in front of a lot more people, and just that environment just brought me back to Jefferson and just playing Grant. And
you ever been like nervous for a game? Like, what's your one game where you're like the most nervous, or just kind of like not having a mental breakdown?
No,
but it was definitely a lot on your shoulders. Like, you ever had like a pressure game?
Yeah, I mean, the game that when we went to the WAC championship to go to the NCAA tournament, we lost in the championship. That game, I was I wasn't like nervous, but I was pretty like.
What year was that?
That was my senior year. It was my last year, and like
Ooh.
it was just like a lot of it was on me too because
Oh.
I played so well and I was like the star of our team. Like so we were like a 5th seed that beat the number 1 seed or beat like we beat like a number
3 seed.
we beat like number 3 and then we beat the number 1 seed. And so
Mm.
but they weren't really the number 1 seed. They're the number 2 team was the better team, New
What
Mexico
team was
State.
that?
New Mexico State. They had Simbu Lar, the big Indian
Yeah.
guy, 7'5". So that was like the game where I was like, I just could feel it all on me because it was like I had to be at my best if we wanted a chance to win because they're a lot bigger, a lot better than us. And it was one of those things where like same type of thing. I didn't have as much help. I played well, but it was tough.
All right, so what's one of your most favorite memorable games in college? I know you had a few big ones.
Yeah.
What was your personal favorite?
That semifinals was big because we beat a team that beat us, the team that I had 42 on in the regular season. They beat us by 1 that game. And they were the number 1 seed, so we got to play them in the semis. And I had like 27 on them, and like we were able to beat them, and it just felt great to beat that.
So you guys knew that we're better than you.
Yeah, and I think when we smacked up Oregon State at Oregon State, that felt good because like I had a bunch of people in the crowd from Portland.
Yeah,
and like so it just felt good to like go home and beat a team
and get it done, bro. That's
like,
to me that's the hardest. I don't think I've.
And I beat Oregon, so I beat Oregon and Oregon State, so that like felt good. The 2 teams that from my city that like I easily could have gone to their college. It's like all those schools that I just didn't take a chance on me because of my grades. Like I just had a big FU to them and just wanted to beat them. So it's kind of like,
suck it.
Yeah, suck it.
I don't think I ever had like a good game in Portland, bro.
What are your like most memorable moments in like college or nervous?
You did, bro. I remember one of my favorite games was against UCLA at home. We had like these gold jerseys on. We were playing Big Josh Smith.
Yeah.
Tyler Lamb.
Whatever happened to him?
I'm not sure. Norman Powell.
Yeah.
And it was crazy, bro. Just a wild game. We were losing the entire game. We were trailing, I think. We were trailing probably by like 10 the entire game, and it got to like the last 2 minutes of the game. For whatever reason, bro, I just like took over. I think I scored like the last like 10 points or something crazy.
Yeah.
But I remember having one play on Norman. I got the ball on a screen. I jab stepped him. I gave him a jab, pump faked, went around the screen, hezzy, and he went for that. And I crossed back over to a pull up, and I shot it, banked, and I felt like that got me going. The next shot, I had Norman. I ripped baseline from the wing. I go. He cuts me off. I spin, like a spin move. He fouls me. I flick the ball up, like not knowing where I was at, bro. It hits off the top glass, straight in, and one. Everybody's going crazy. It was like a 2-point, 3-point game at this point. And then the next play, they put Tyler Lamb on me. And then it was like some play where I come off for a lob, but if I don't have the lob, it's like that pin down is coming from me in the middle of the paint, and I just come right back to the top. I came back to the top instead of going to like the free throw line where the ball's at. I went all the way. I just ran straight to the 3. I was like, "Give me here!" I shot it, bro, and it's like one of those shots where you just feel like them Steph Curry. You just throw it that way, you know it's good because he shot. It should have been a 4-point play. I shot it. He hits my hands. I go down. The ball just like whiplashes through the net, goes straight to the baseline, and then after that, it was like a takeover. And then I'll never forget the game-winning play. Was they had a chance to I think either take the lead or tie it, and they shoot it. And you know Josh Smith. Josh Smith is like 6'10", 350, 360.
Yeah.
So I remember Romar was like so hyped because after the like next practice, he's like, "This is the game-winning play." Fucking somebody shoots it. And like I just like barely like I see Josh standing he's standing right in front, and I just like run into him, and I just like get my hips into his legs.
Coaches love that shit.
He moves just a little bit as he goes up and like misses the ball, and the ball drops. We get it, game over. I was like, oh my god, but that dude is like moving an actual trailer home. It was bad.
What did you have any game winners? How many?
Nah, I haven't had any game winners in my life. My career. No, not game winners. Well, I haven't had any
But
Isaiah Thomas like
yeah. But
at the
there's
buzzer.
obviously like game winners. Like I've hit ones with. I had 3 at Idaho. Not game.
What?
Well,
So like what kind? Like
I had 2. So like one.
There was no time on the clock, or there was time on the clock.
Like 2. Like I hit it with like 2 seconds, and they had to throw a full court. That's basically a game winner.
Oh, no timeouts either, huh?
Yeah, they had to go.
So yeah,
It was a game winner.
yeah, they had to go.
Well, no, it was popping though because we were playing Utah State and they were good, and I did not play good at all. It was one of those moments where you tell kids like, "Hey, you don't shoot good, you don't shy away from that shot no matter what." Type moment. Like I was like 2 for 7, just not really involved in the game, and like it squirts to me in the corner for a 3, and I just bang it and we win. But then I had a putback. Okay. I had a putback for a game.
Ooh, that's a dirty big man. Like
it's like where you think you're gonna trick it. It's like I'm like, oh god, if I miss it. And then I hit one. We were down by 3 with like 4 seconds left, and I took it out, so I threw it to my point guard after they just scored, so we didn't know timeouts either. Threw it to our point guard, and he dribbled up and just pitched it back to me, and I cashed it from like 3 steps behind NBA. Place went crazy, went to overtime, and I hit a 3 with like 30 seconds, and like I'm just doing one of these, and this just the crowd's going.
Is that the profile picture you had?
I'm doing this, and I'm doing this. Everyone's going crazy because I just like was wide open. Everyone knew it was going in. I was playing unreal. But those like it's crazy because you think of like game winners, like.
And you think of game winners, you're thinking like Derek Fisher, .4.
Yeah.
Isaiah Thomas, like step back, swish.
Was that one of the most unreal things?
Oh, bro,
being a part of that.
So that was one of the most unreal runs. Like besides, I want like my personal favorite career, like that season, like that end of that season was great because I wasn't even playing at the end of the regular season, but when tournament play started, like Romars was like, "You're gonna start now." So I was just like, "All right, bet."
Yeah.
And then we played Oregon. No, who we played the first round?
I can't remember.
We played Washington State.
Yeah, Clay had 40 something. I watched
Clay had 45, and we tried to double team him. We tried everything we could do to try to stop Klay Thompson from scoring. Nothing worked. Thank God we just scored more points than they did.
Did they have Faisal? Aiden? Remember that guy?
Yeah, they had Faisal. The big guy, right?
No, the little like Arab guard that
I think that was the second year though.
Just jacked a bunch of shots. Yeah.
Okay, they had him. Then we played. Yeah, they had Casto, big dude, and then we played Oregon the second round. And that's when I like started like balling. Like that's when I had a famous picture. Oh, do I have that? Bro, I have a magazine around here somewhere with the exact.
Oh, are you talking about the cover of the magazine?
Yes, bro. It's not over here. My kids probably like somewhere. But yeah, I have a cover of the magazine. And I'm like dunking. That was that game. Crazy game.
Yeah, that was.
I had like a bunch of dunks, crossed over EJ Singler so bad. Oh, God, I'm gone. And then after that, we played Arizona, number one ranked Arizona in the country. We take them all the way to pretty much overtime.
Who did they have?
Derek Williams, Kyle Fogg, Lamont Jones.
That's right.
Solomon Hill.
Yes.
They were stacked.
Derek Williams was obviously he was unreal. He was unreal.
Number 2 that year.
He's unreal.
So I remember we playing them, and it was just like it was tough, bro. It was like I remember I kind of had a really good second half. In the second, I hit like a couple big threes. I caught a crazy lob. And then overtime, I was hitting people with some crossovers, this and that. Hit just like big shots that were probably bad shots at the time, but I made it, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
And then bro. So coming up to Isaiah. Like I saw Romar because I ran to the corner, so I'm running past Romar to the corner, and he's about to call a timeout, and Isaiah's just like, nah. Like I'm like, hell no, like game's tied. No, bro. Everybody in Staples, and this is like my first time playing Staples. Everybody at Staples is on their feet. Everybody's going crazy. Like you know how you can hear like the crowd like murmuring and like you hear the people like starting like, bro. So everybody's like, oh shit. Everybody knew what was about to happen. Isaiah calls it off. He gets up there. He walks to a spot. He's rocking back to it, left and right. And I just know it. He does this move all the time where he hits somebody with a crossover and then does that hard plant with the right and then step back. And so he was going back, and I just seen it the whole time, bro. He gets to it, boom, hits it. And as the ball's going up, I see him fading. And like, bro, like when you just forget, like you just bro, I ran instead of running to the the rim to rebound. I ran straight to Isaiah, bro. I spread the balls in the air, and I'm just like looking at it go on my way to him. And I was the first person to get to him. I was like, I can't believe he just hit that. We won. That was going to the NCAA tournament.
I mean, you guys were going to go either way.
No.
Oh, no, you guys were a low seed because you played Washington State like it was 8-9, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was bad. No. It was, bro, everybody goes to the tournament, right? Like, and we just didn't. We had to win. I remember because we were in the locker room watching as a team, and they're like, yeah, like Washington didn't make the bubble. So, like, if they don't win this fucking NCAA, that's how we win the game.
That was unreal.
And then we played Georgia, beat Georgia, lose to North Carolina in the second round.
You played well those games, though.
I shot the bed against Georgia. I played really well against North Carolina. So
yeah, that's right. I remember watching that one. Speaking of Isaiah and like these like pro-ams and shit, Isaiah scores 81, 60 something. You got Peyton Pritchard scoring 92, and James had 70. I mean,
yeah, bro.
I was watching the highlights. Like he was just hitting like 50-foot threes the whole time.
Oh, bro, he was just coming from summer league too.
Fresh off summer league. He's playing against
but for sure. But more so to do with him, he's in way better shape than everybody. Like he was just in rhythm. Like he was like, this is going to be
easy
Costco samples on a Sunday.
There were solid players there too. It's not like they're just bums.
No, for sure. But Peyton was already a 4-time player of the year in Oregon. Like, arguably the greatest.
Wasn't he Pac-12 player of the year? He averaged 21 points a game in the Pac-12.
Arguably the greatest Oregon athlete to ever play basketball. Like, no cap. Like, nobody had a better career.
Oh, you're talking because they won like 4 titles at Westland.
Bro, he was just
goes to the University of Oregon, does well there. Like, and now he's
playing for the Celtics. Yeah, playing with the Celtics with Ime and all the Portland guys.
It's insane.
Full circle moment.
It's insane.
Circle moment.
It's insane.
Full circle moment.
Have you got to play Peyton last year, right? I don't remember watching. Did you have a chance to guard him at all or no?
Maybe. I can't really remember.
You can't remember, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
He seems like a good player.
Last season was rough.
But I mean, 92 though. No matter what, 92 in a game is absolutely absurd.
I know his teammates were tight. They were tight.
They
like,
won.
Come on, bro.
They
won, but like.
Well, did you see all the posts after that? They had like T. White said, I scored 100, or me and Peyton Pritchard scored 112 today, and I scored 10 or whatever.
That's what I'm saying. And you know T. White. T. White is a bona fide scorer. Like, he's going to get him up. So just seeing somebody on your team score 92 points. Like,
and then you got Mike James scoring 70 on the other side, which is absurd.
Who else is, like, was it 2-on-3? Like how many guys? It didn't feel like anybody else was playing.
Kyle Wilson was playing, Vic Sanders. There was a bunch of, like, people that play professional basketball. I know
they're trying to get me to come all the way out there. I was just like, honestly,
I see T. Jones played with Poe.
Yeah, no, they wanted me. I was just like, bro, that's
so far for a game.
Oh my god, sorry. And to come right back, bro. I was like, my bag is not.
Yeah, it's probably smart you didn't.
I was like, I'm not trying to do that right now, bro. Just let me.
Hey, actually, okay. Random thought. I don't know why this came to the top of my head, but ever since we had Chappelle on, Chappell Lacey. We gotta start calling him that now.
Chapel.
But ever since we had him on, I've been watching King of the Hill because he said that.
Ooh,
Dude, I started
watch that the other day.
I started back at season 1, and like it is hilarious, man.
Bro, I can quote the show pretty well. And my favorite character. Oh God, who's your favorite character so far?
The one dude that can't talk is hilarious. How he says all this stuff, and then they're just like, oh yeah, they know what he says.
Yeah,
and like, it's just crazy how like that show being in 1997, and like with the racial stuff, but how they still hit it right, and like they did like it's just crazy how.
But you know where that show came from, though?
I don't.
So it came from Beavers and Butthead.
So that makes sense.
So you remember the Beavers and Butthead?
Yeah.
So Hank was a character on the show where he was like the dude that they always fucked with, like the weird, like propane. This is so he's that guy. So he got his own spinoff, and then it turned out to be super great. But no, for sure, I think Dale Gribble is funny just because he doesn't know that John Redcorn is sleeping with his wife, and that is not his son. So it's just it's good, bro. It's one of those shows you can like watch and kind of like not pay attention to, but still like understand where you're at and what's going on. So
it's hilarious. I've been trying to catch a couple episodes every
day. Do you think there's people like that live in any part of America?
Yeah.
Like to this 100%. Day still.
Yes.
There's a Hank Hill out there.
Go watch the money or the heist show on Netflix. There's one about the bourbon that gets stolen. And
didn't they make a movie about that though? Wasn't that with Zach Galifianakis and what's her name?
I don't know if that's actual factual, but I don't know. But there's a show where there's like a documentary that's
I saw all three of them. They're great.
That bourbon one's crazy, but those guys are like Hank Hill, and that's like those. The way he talks, they're all hyped about playing softball. Yeah. That guy lived for playing softball and doing steroids, and then stealing bourbon from where he worked.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. I got to check that one out. I saw the other two.
It's insane. Yeah. It's insane. But
wait, have you seen any good shows? I need something good to watch, bro. Give me something good to watch. Just any recommendation.
I mean, but I'm like more. I have to watch real stuff. You have a different taste than I do.
Yeah, you have to watch like documentaries. I
watch like documentaries. Like I just watched like the Indian bad boy billionaires of India. It's like 3 guys that scams basically India that are all billionaires.
No. Yes. Wait, is it worth watching? Is it gonna like?
It's pretty good. The one is crazy. It's like about a guy that does jewelry, and he does really high end jewelry, but he's just finding a way to scheme money. He literally stole $7 billion. It's the biggest like scheme ever. $7 billion from the government bank. How does that even happen? Like that like that's why I was like, how does this just keep happening? He's paying somebody off, but what the hell? It's like basically where you give a loan, you get a loan and you put up collateral. He's paying the person off, basically saying he's not giving collateral. So he's just going back and getting more and more, and he made this high-end jewelry that people loved, and it was like all over. It was in New York. It was celebrities, and then it all comes crashing down. He must be frozen. All right, well, if you're watching this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this, leave a comment. Appreciate everybody. Go check us out on our Twitches. Mine's Potsy34. Terrence is Terrence Ross. Check us out on IG, T.Ross.podcast, and check us out on Twitter at podcast T.Ross, and we'll catch you next week.
Good morning, good evening, good night. Welcome to the show, what a wonderful delight. Potsy and T.Ross better chop up on the mic. Just sit back, have a laugh, catch a vibe, and enjoy the ride.